Riley from the Throwback Throwdown?
Yes.
Oh, Riley actually didn't mention this, but Riley, you met Kev yesterday?
Yes, at the Pistons game last night.
What up, Riley?
Aw, I love it. How
We were big fans.
Man,
That's
it was
awesome.
it was nice to meet you all too. We took a picture. I think I might have posted the picture too.
Yes, I just saw it this morning.
Yeah. Shout out the people you were with.
It was Jan, Christina, and Marcus.
Yeah.
Well, you can't win them all, man. The Pistons ended up getting beat last night, but man, they have been on a roll, haven't they?
Yeah. That was a
You
tough
know
one.
what? All that matters is we met Kevin. That
That's
was
cool.
like the highlight of the night.
They were great. And Christina with a K.
And Christina with a K.
Where you from, Riley?
Westland.
Appreciate you. Thanks for listening. Go Pistons,
Of
go
course.
Lions. We're going to have a great weekend. Both
Yeah.
of them are playing tomorrow. All right, coming up here, we got more of Mojo in the morning in just a moment. The next topic that is up for grabs. Kevin and the things that men shouldn't do. First, though, we're going to give you a chance to get your bills paid. We're paying bills this morning twice this hour because within the next couple minutes or 30 minutes, we're going to do a $1,000 giveaway. Right now, a $500 help you pay your rent, courtesy of the movie that's out in theaters this weekend, One of Them Days, starring Keke Palmer and SZA. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Win $500 right now, 844-MOJO Live.
Mojo in the morning's Dirty on the 30.
We're going to get you caught up on what is trending in the Dirty on 30. Can I just say this real quick? Our next week's prizes are amazing. More Kendrick Lamar SZA tickets. We're going to give you sold-out Tate McRae tickets, plus Jelly Roll Post Malone and another trip to Florida. All on this radio show, the Mojo in the Morning Show, 104.5 SNX, 92.5 KISS FM, and of course the flagship in Detroit, Michigan, Channel 955 and the iHeartRadio app. Shannon.
Hi.
What is going on in the Dirty on the 30
I
this
feel
morning?
like I could do an entire dirty, or really an entire podcast on this first story because there's so much to it. So the actor and director of It Ends With Us, Justin Baldoni, you've heard his name in the dirty for the past couple of weeks, really for the past couple of months. He is now officially suing his co-star from that movie, Blake Lively, her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and their production company for defamation. This is the latest step in a bitter legal battle surrounding what went on behind the scenes of this movie, to the tune of $400 million. He's suing, by the
How
way.
do you get to that number?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I bet it's lost money from this movie not doing as well because it wasn't his cut, and also the loss of the sequel. Because he
Maybe.
owned the rights to doing the movie, and he was the director and the writer.
Yeah,
I'm
and there
guessing
is
producer.
a sequel, or I guess a prequel, because isn't it? It starts with us.
No, it's a sequel.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember because I read all of those Colleen Hoover books, which are so good. If you haven't read them, but so this is 179 pages of essentially receipts of text messages, of statements, everything unedited, and that's one of his claims, that everything that Blake Lively gave to the New York Times when really this all started was very cherry picked and taken out of context.
Tailored, some may say.
Well, and speaking of, in the latest development, Justin Baldoni is dragging Taylor Swift into the equation because he says that Ryan and Blake brought in their buddy Taylor to sway him to side with Blake on all of the ideas that she generated for the script. And she's not named as an actual party in the lawsuit. Her name is mentioned a few times, but Baldoni claims that Taylor swooped in after Blake rewrote the film's opening rooftop scene where the main characters meet for the first time. He said there was a meeting that was held at Blake and Ryan's New York City penthouse. Everybody was supposed to just be kind of hanging out and chatting about this. And now he claims it was very much a strategically orchestrated ambush where they brought in Taylor, who said, oh my gosh, these rewrites are great. You definitely have to use this. And he realized in that moment he had to comply. Last night, Blake firing back at this lawsuit, writing in a statement, this is an age-old story. A woman speaks up with concrete evidence of sexual harassment and retaliation, and the abuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim. This is what experts call DARVO, deny, attack, reverse victim offender.
Now, I wonder if you agree with me.
They're both right.
And they're both wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I started reading through some of this, and it's just And there's photos and
Both
it's
of them are
bad.
going to come out
It's bad. I
in
agree
this.
with you. It's ruined both reputations.
So bad.
And I liked Blake. I liked Blake. Okay. Speaking of Taylor, Gracie Hunt is the daughter of Kansas City Chiefs chairman and CEO Clark Hunt. And she believes 100% that Taylor Swift upped the team's fan base by 30 to 40% since she
Really?
attended her first game back in September of 2023. By a third. Now, it's no secret that Taylor has influenced Swifties to watch football. The New York Times reported in February of last year that regular season viewership was up 7% from the previous season, and they alluded to Taylor. They gave Taylor credit for that. But Gracie Hunt called Taylor's entrance into the Chiefs' kingdom surreal, and she said she is just as beautiful and wonderful as you'd ever imagine her to be. Just smart and intelligent, but gave her credit for upping the fan base by 40%. That's huge.
What
Okay, I
the-
was looking for like a yeah. Okay, moving on.
What about Eminem upping ours a little bit too? A lot of people getting excited about Eminem.
I don't think we needed anybody to help up our
No,
like
but-
the team did it.
Quick question:
itself.
Do we know again who's going to be performing?
Oh, yeah, Kev, you never
Come
told.
on, Kevin.
I was told not to say anything.
But you never even
It's
told
a
us
guy.
off the air.
He is a rapper. I'll give you those two.
Okay.
G-Mac Cash, Eminem, Trick.
Some of those letters are in there.
Big Sean.
All right.
Diddy. No, it's not Diddy. I know it's not Diddy.
Moving on, Kid Cudi's LA home was burglarized by an intruder. You guys, this burglar helped himself to Kid Cudi's food, used the bathroom, freshened up in the shower while he was picking items from his home. The intruder, was discovered Wednesday evening. There was a shirtless man that was spotted on Cudi's security system just hanging out in the kitchen. And so LA County Sheriff's deputies rushed to Kid Cudi's home, caught the guy, but not before he'd had a little snack, peed, and hit the shower.
Wow.
Could you imagine? So the man was taken into custody and booked for felony burglary and also theft of utilities.
Wow.
You're making up laws.
Isn't that great?
Do you know what I heard? I heard that professional athletes now are throwing in their contract security for their homes. Did you hear this story?
No.
There was a story. I forgot to send it to you. I saw it somewhere, Wall Street Journal or whatever, because all these places are getting robbed while they're going to games.
Yes.
But I heard that that has been going on forever, but nobody would talk about it in the music industry when artists would be on the road touring or would be at a concert or whatever. They said that a lot of times these guys would have robberies at their homes
Yes.
because people would look at their tour schedule.
We
Yeah,
have a
but it's not
notorious-
like there's nobody there
Yeah.
when they're gone.
Right. The
These
bling
people
ring.
have full staffs.
Yeah.
I don't know. And lastly, Aaliyah is now a Barbie girl, courtesy of Mattel. The collectible Barbie, which celebrates her influence on music, fashion, and pop culture, became available for pre-order yesterday on what would have been her 46th birthday. Sold out online in 29 minutes, which is so crazy. I mean, I'm guessing that the Barbie will be restocked on Mattel and Target's websites as well as in Target stores by the time it officially goes on sale January 26th.
We need
if
that.
you want one.
You can get one on eBay for as little as $130.
Yeah, I know.
You've been looking.
Sheesh, I have. We went to the same high school. She graduated years before I did,
Yeah.
but special place for Aaliyah in my heart.
Catch up on all of this week's Dirty by checking out the podcast on the totally free iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
Here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl. East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me. Can you feel us? Dirty South, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? Feel it. East Coast, feel me.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
We're going to help you pay your rent right now. Charisse is a winner.
Hey!
Charisse,
Yes!
where you living?
Detroit, first time, long time.
Charisse, we're helping you pay your rent. We're giving you $500. Congratulations.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
You got to go out now and see the movie One of Them Days, starring Keke Palmer and SZA in theaters right now. Go see it at Imagine Theaters if you get a chance in Detroit. You got $500 from those guys. Hang on one second, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll get you set up with that, give you all the details. Don't go anywhere because we got more of this dumb radio show coming up next. We got to go to the bathroom. It's been more than an hour without going to the bathroom.
Channel 955 is putting money back in your pocket. Pay Your Bills is back with $1,000 every hour. Monday through Friday from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. Grab $1,000. Spend it on whatever you want. Listen to 10 after to grab the cash.
From the Staples Traffic Center.
We'll take a look at traffic and weather right now on Channel 955, Detroit's #1 hit music station.
840, 28 degrees at the moment, getting up to 37 today. Clouds mixed with sunshine, some snow in the forecast overnight. Out on the streets in Mount Clemens, we have a closure. Gratiot, if you're headed southbound, is closed between Market Street and North Avenue because of a police investigation. They're saying please avoid that area if at all possible. Some slow traffic westbound 696 between Mound and 75, and it's slow 94 westbound between Connor and Van Dyke. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
Injured in a slip and fall accident? It's the landlord's responsibility to make sure their property is safe for customers and pedestrians. Let us hold them accountable and get the compensation you need to get back on your feet. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get the Bernstein Advantage today.
Hey, I want to talk about a new way to live. I'm talking about somewhere better than where you are right now. How about the Apex West Bloomfield? West Bloomfield has this brand new, beautiful community called Apex. It's right on Orchard Lake Road there. And when you see what they've done to apartment style living, you're going to be like, oh my God, either I'm downsizing out of my house into this, or I'm getting out of that apartment that I'm in and getting nothing for it. I want you to go right now and just tour the Apex West Bloomfield. I'll give you a website in a second where you can go check it out yourself. Apex West Bloomfield, your apartment comes with a huge master bedroom with walk-in closets, with big washers and dryers, and then the community atmosphere of this really cool place. Gorgeous lobby area that's awesome. And then you walk in and you've got work areas, you've got workout areas, and then in the summertime, you got the best pool I've ever seen. Apex West Bloomfield. It's on Orchard Lake Road in West Bloomfield. Go tour it today or maybe this weekend. FHSliving.com. That's FHSliving.com. Live better at the Apex in West Bloomfield.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Audiences can't get enough of One of Them Days.
It was funny. I died laughing.
From producer Issa Rae,
We're not gonna die? We're not gonna die!
Kiki Palmer,
Hell yeah.
SZA.
Are you with me now?
Absolutely. Go see this movie in theaters.
One of Them Days, directed by Lawrence Lamont. Now playing in theaters. Rated R.
For a limited time at Speedway, get 2 big pizza slices and your favorite Coca-Cola 20-ounce for only $5 with Speedy Rewards. Choose from classic 3-cheese, pepperoni, or extreme meat pizza. Save big with the $5 meal deal with Speedy Rewards. Only at Speedway. Valid through 3/4/25. See app for full terms.
The Home Depot's new supply house is built for one job, to deliver yours. No cart, all flatbed. And more than a store, our supply house comes to you. Get the whole job delivered as soon as next day from the Home Depot. How pros get more done.
Hey, welcome to Total Wireless. How can I help you?
Ay, my phone is panicking. It thinks I'm trading it in.
No worries. At Total Wireless, you get one line for $20 per month when you bring your phone.
Really? Only $20 a month for one line? And I get to keep my phone? Wow.
Yep, that's 50% off the base 5G unlimited plan.
Visit your nearest Total Wireless store today.
Restrictions apply. Compatible device required. Available exclusively online in the Total Wireless retail stores.
It's getting harder and harder to find great food at a reasonable price. Why settle for a smaller version of the real thing just to make it affordable? With Popeye's 3 for $5 special, you get the same bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken we always serve. Don't settle for a mini meal. Come into Popeye's today and get 3 pieces of our signature chicken for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At participating U.S. restaurants, price may vary, terms apply.
I don't feel so good.
You do feel hot. Dayquil Kids will take care of that fever.
What about my cough?
Dayquil Kids has that covered.
Will it make my throat feel better?
Yes, that too.
But will it taste good?
Yep, Dayquil Kids comes in your favorite flavor.
Purple?
Well, yes, it's grape.
Try new Dayquil Kids Plus Fever, the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. Safe for kids 6+. Use as directed.
Hey, it's Shannon. It's a new start to the year. Valentine's Day is on its way, and spring will be here before we know it. So keep yourself and your loved ones warm until the springtime arrives. That's why I recommend Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. For more than 50 years, Family has provided the best service, and they never upsell you on anything. Why would they do that to a family? So go to familyheating.com and call one of their 3 locations to schedule a free estimate. Family, not just the name of their company, but the way they do business.
This weekend only at Old Navy stores, $15 jeans for adults and $10 jeans for kids. That's denim for the entire fam. $15 jeans for adults, $10 jeans for kids. This Saturday and Sunday only at Old Navy. Valid January 18th and 19th. Select styles only.
Hi, I'm Joy Harris, Chief Operating Officer of DTE Energy. We're committed to keeping your energy affordable, so DTE is lowering your bills. We've cut our costs to produce energy by $300 million, and we're passing those savings on to you. This will help offset the cost of future investments to improve reliability, reducing outages by 30% and cutting restoration times in half by 2029. DTE will provide you with cleaner, reliable, affordable energy.
So my home is also my office. And before I can focus, every room's gotta be clean. That means tidying up and spraying my Febreze Air Mist. Ooh, that's fresh. Febreze Air Mist scents are all high quality. They fight any weird funk, and they give my air an instant boost of freshness. So not only does my home smell good, I feel good too. After I Febreze, it's time to start my day.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Hey you guys, I'm Catherine Legg. I'm a racing driver who's literally driven everything with 4 wheels across the planet. And I've got a new podcast. It's called Throttle Therapy. This season, I'm gearing up to make history, competing in some of the world's most notorious racing events, starting at the Indy 500. Listen to Throttle Therapy with Catherine Legg on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Throttle Therapy with Catherine Legg and start listening.
I'm Dan Campbell. After an injury, your case isn't a game. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
Tomorrow is the big day. I'm going to be hanging out at the grand opening of House of Hummus in Warren. So stop by and see me. I'll be there from 12 to 2. I'm going to be eating all the falafel you can think of. That's House of Hummus on Van Dyke, south of 14 Mile, 12 to 2. Don't forget it. House of Hummus.
This report is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
I'm going to call Sam Bernstein just to sue the weatherman, because this is going to be insane. What do we got for temperature?
Okay, so we're at 28 now. We're getting up into the mid to high 30s today with some clouds, maybe some sunshine here and there, and we do have some snow in the forecast overnight.
Monday, Tuesday, temperature, real feels, what are they saying?
Well below 0. Wind chill's going to be possibly like 30 degrees below 0. It's going to be really cold.
Oh, my God.
Injured in a slip and fall accident? It's the landlord's responsibility to make sure their property is safe for customers and pedestrians. Let us hold them accountable and get the compensation you need to get back on your feet. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get the Bernstein advantage today.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Planet Fitness.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Like it?
Like us on Facebook, and we'll love you in real life.
Click like.
Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the Morning Show. Yeah. Good to have you guys with us today. A lot of stuff that we have already done on this show you got to go check out. I would suggest go check out the podcast from earlier this morning. You can go listen to the Friday remix all over again. All that stuff's up on our social media. And then one of my favorite topics of the entire morning was Meaghan and talking about going through the drive-thru and faking like she had kids because she was ordering. And that was, by the way, I wish that we had that on tape video because of just seeing you like looking like you're in the in the driver's seat, leaning over to the kid in the back seat was priceless. It was
I honestly
so good.
just feel dumb. And it really shows, like, I truly have no fight or flight reflex, and I have no, like, chill.
Yeah, that was good. Pictures of our contest, too. Go Blue to go to the game and be just like Amon-Ra St. Brown. You can see that video. Everybody did a great job with that, so that's up on our site, too. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning. Kevin, the things men shouldn't do.
And let me say, I don't fully agree with this list, but I was having a conversation with a lady yesterday, and she was like, it's just some things that I just don't want my man to do. It's just some things I feel like guys shouldn't do. And I'm asking her the question, like, what's going on? She was like, I don't want to see my man pucker his lips to cool off his soup or his tea or something hot. I'd rather he just burn his tongue. She said she don't like how that look. Like, that's not manly.
That.
She was like, look, and I was like, I tried to pucker my lip, like,
really?
She was like, see, you don't even look right doing that.
Do you blow on your food if it's too hot to eat?
Yeah,
or you do like the after it's already in your mouth.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
It's already burned you.
Already in there.
Yeah.
I'll let it fall out of my mouth before I go.
Really?
I'd rather have it all over the front of me than pant.
I don't do the blow thing, like the consistent blow. I do the like I'm breathing heavy after just walking around and running.
I'm a slow blower. Like, I'll go.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does, but like that's just what I'll do.
But you did pucker your lips a little bit.
I mean, maybe it depends on the cup or the bowl that I'm using. Like if it's a larger bowl, then maybe I'm going like soup. Okay. For tea, where they have like the little rip out part that like turns into a small square. At that point, I'm going.
Trying to, like,
or
get
you
it
just
in there.
take the lid off.
That's not manly. That's not manly, she said.
Yes.
So what are some other things that we can add to this list?
She had another one.
Really?
And this one was just like asinine. She said she doesn't want to see a guy holding an umbrella.
Oh.
What? She said, listen, she said she'd rather you flip the collars of your jacket if you have one and walk faster.
No.
She was like, lift your shoulders and like.
Do not agree.
You can't hold an umbrella and look cool unless you're a British guy walking around with like a trench coat thing on or something.
I'm like, I own umbrellas.
What about, did she give you more? Because I have one there.
Just those two, for real.
I was told before that guys don't look manly when they have their hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2. That a guy has to drive with one hand like this.
12.
Yeah, he's just got to go right up top and just kind of sway back and forth. He can't 10 and 2. A guy goes 10 and 2. You know what a guy looks like? He looks like he's not a confident guy.
You've never seen somebody snap their arms in a car accident.
Whoa.
Every time I see 10 and 2, I go, you're going to keep your arms. You're going to keep them, guys.
I never knew that would actually save your arms.
That's the thing.
That's interesting.
Now they do 3 and 9.
Either
3
way.
and 9.
They changed. I think
Hold
they
on,
changed
3,
it.
9.
Or I think it's even lower.
Really? I can't do it.
Yeah, they changed it.
I feel like if
Hang
you do
on.
3 and 9.
Who just did driver's ed? Tell me.
I like the guys who drive with their hand at the bottom of the wheel and
I
not
do
the
that
top of the
sometimes.
wheel.
I do either or,
And
yeah.
if you've ever driven a Tesla, the Teslas have what do they call their steering wheel? That's they have a different kind of steering
it's 9
wheel.
and 3 now.
They have their steering wheels are they're not a full round circle. Some of those Teslas.
A steering yoke.
A yoke.
It looks like a rectangle.
Yeah,
like
weird.
a go-kart thing.
Yeah.
But see, honestly, if I see a person, when I look over and I see people driving at 10 and 2, that scares me more than somebody that's driving comfortably. Like, I think you're a little too controlled. Like, you don't really know what you're doing out there.
Okay, I'm going to throw one out there as far as manly. You're not manly. You're not manly, and this is going to stay on the car thing. You're not manly if you're driving a hatchback. If you're a guy with a hatchback or
a Subaru,
or what was your ex driving before? Was it a station wagon or something like that?
It was such a long time.
Anytime, and I used to see like guys driving those, and I'm like, all right, it's like you couldn't go get the SUV. Like, what?
I think it's hot. It screams
Really?
to me that you're worried about your gas mileage, and also you probably have kids in sports, and you're an active parent.
What about guys? What about guys that are driving the swagger wagon? You know, they're driving the minivan. What about the guys that are driving?
Dude,
the minivan?
I actually think that's hot.
You do?
Because it says you're an
I
involved
disagree.
parent. I think it says you are an involved parent.
Okay.
Hot.
What if he's blowing on his soup at the same time? Jessica, what's going on? It's Mojo in the Morning. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. We're talking about things that don't make guys look manly.
Things that don't make guys look manly is a man purse and that damn man bun.
Really?
Oh, I love the man bun. Oh, yeah.
What? Everybody dump that.
What
dump
is
that.
wrong with you?
Dump that. You can't say that. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to hang up on you.
Ever. Yeah.
That's an awful word. That's horrible.
Oh my God.
But with that said, let's talk about the purses. I think guys. I used to think that I don't think guys can pull off the merces or whatever they are. Guys, if I feel like if you're a black guy, you can pull off almost anything.
Agree.
I see like black guys, unless you're a fat black guy. If you are, or a fat guy. Fat guys can't do merces because a fat guy does a merce. It looks like he should have his oxygen tank attached.
Oh my God. What, like the fanny pack that goes like crossbody? I like that look for guys.
I'm on that.
What about...
okay, I've got one for you. And I can't believe that you didn't say this right off the bat because this has been a thing for you and me and our buddy Johnny Dare for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
We've always talked about this. Guys cannot drink from the little teeny tiny skinny straws in their drinks.
That's true.
Hold on.
Teeny tiny.
See, now I got a bone to pick because y'all said it's okay for a guy to drink out of a martini glass, but now you're saying he can't have a straw?
No. You want to know why? What, Johnny Dare.
You say it. I don't want to say it.
As Johnny Dare would say, it looks like you're sucking a little dick. You can't do it.
That is his thing.
Yeah.
Always. I laugh so hard when I'm out with him, and he points to every guy in the bar that's doing
Johnny
that.
Dare.
He's like, look.
Johnny Dare goes,
Hey, look.
how's that little one tasting?
I don't think those straws are necessary.
The little straws?
Bruh, like, what's
It's
the
for-
point?
Not
it's-
drink out of the
it's a
glass.
stir.
They're not.
You're for
For
stirring.
guys, girls, it doesn't matter.
Amanda, what's up? Guy doesn't look manly. What?
If they're wearing lifting gloves at the gym.
Lifting gloves. That's funny.
Yeah.
Lift them hands up, boy. Mine better not be softer than yours.
I go to Planet Fitness. I don't see that much there, but guys that go to like the powerhouses and stuff like that wear those. Yeah.
So you telling me a man has to have calluses?
Don't wear those.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't want calluses? Why is that not manly?
You can take care of your hands, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just soft,
gloves.
feminine hands just don't scream manly to me.
Yeah. Kimberly, hi. What's yours?
Good morning.
Hi.
So not that I'm saying it's unmanly enough. I want to get you guys' thoughts on when guys cross their legs.
Oh, when they cross their legs, there's two different ones where you cross your legs and it's up and it's like basically parallel, or if you're crossing over. I got to be honest with you.
That doesn't bother me.
I feel like I'm sophisticated.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like
You fancy.
Don't let me have a drink.
I feel like,
I
and I
won.
actually do it, and I put my hand on my knee. Excuse me, I'm trying to. Let me. I'll
Sorry,
get to you in a
I'll
second.
wait for
You
you
do
to
sit like
I do.
that.
I sit like
Unmanly
this,
thing.
and I do
You
it.
sit like that a lot.
Kimberly, I am the most manly man I know.
It gives rich
Oh,
or
I know.
European.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes.
when guys cross their legs,
It's
it
very
gives-
European.
or rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or rich. I'm sorry. Yes. Go ahead. What was yours?
Yes. Remember the Wii?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't think it's very manly if you use the Wii wrist strap. If you're a man. Can you
Like
imagine
the Wii
someone
game
bowling with the
Oh.
Wii and they got
So-
the wrist strap on? Like that's
So KP, if you're playing a game, you don't want the guy with the Wii
That's
using the
hilarious.
wrist.
But you know what's
No.
not sexy? Breaking an $800 TV.
That's true.
No,
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Also, don't use use the steering wheel
rich.
if you're playing Mario Kart. Don't use the steering wheel attachment. You have to just use the.
I feel
the
like you dated
nunchucks.
a guy who did all these things.
No.
That is yes.
Hold on, Mike. What happened to you, Mike?
Yeah. I drive a minivan because I have a young daughter and she does sports and stuff. So I got to haul the T-ball stuff around. And I had a girl break up with me over it before. I picked her up on a date and she went to the bar with me. Everything was fine. I dropped her off and she's like, "Yeah, you drive a minivan. I can't be seen in one of those."
Wow.
Mike, I need to let you know
Yeah.
something. That girl was a bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
Screw her.
I treated her that nice, so it's all good. All bygones are bygones. It's all good.
Yeah, I like that. Good job there. Hold on a second. We were discussing things that make you look less manly. Hilda, what do you think makes guys look less manly?
Hilda.
as I
I'm a
cross my
very
legs.
long-time listener and first-time caller.
Hilda's on the phone.
Thank you. So I feel it's not very manly to wear a bow tie. It's for little girls.
Hey,
I
chill
only
out,
imagine
bro.
it on
All
hair.
right, I'm sorry. Have you seen Bill Nye the Science Guy? AKA the hottest man that has ever lived?
Disagree.
Now, Hilda, are we talking tuxedos? Like no bow tie even in that form?
Yeah, they really going so far with the bow ties, making it diamonds and shiny, and those are for little girls. I don't like my man wearing a bow tie.
Hilda, there's a TV guy on Channel 4 in Detroit that wears the bow tie all the time. Hey, I tell you what, that guy's manly.
No,
that
he
guy
looks great.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. He looks fancy. What's up, Aaron? Hi.
What's up, Mojo? How are you?
Good, buddy. Man, just us men sitting around here. Shannon, Megan, me, Kev. What's going on?
So much testosterone.
I gotta stretch my balls.
So I think my girlfriend trying to get me to go get a pedicure. I don't think that's manly, so I can't be about it.
No, dude. You go get a pedicure, you will change your life. No girl wants like gnarly feet. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree. I love guys that get pedicures.
Go get a pedicure.
Just when you get the pedicure, no matter how hot the water is, don't say anything.
That's true.
Dude, that's true for
Or just
girls.
blow on it, but make sure you pucker your lips.
By the way, my favorite is when the lady will go, and she has an accent saying this, and she'll say, "Is it too hot?" And I'll go, "No." It's great. What's up, Marvin? How you doing?
Hey, I got the trifecta.
Yeah.
Okay, fanny packs, ankle socks, and biker shorts.
Oh, jeez.
Where you hanging out?
Yeah. Just sounds like a man getting ready for an outdoor workout. Oh, not manly to work out. Sit on your couch like a real man.
That's the best. Oh my God. Hold on a second, Marvin. Lydia just went in my ear and said that we met you at the auto show yesterday, Marvin.
Wait.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the Jolly Ranchers.
Facts.
Oh, anytime.
What a nice
He
guy.
had a great car.
Yeah, really nice to meet you. Really nice to meet everybody at the auto show. Go listen to our auto show podcast. It's up on the More Mojo podcast platform right now. I'll tell you what,
I
man.
will do so.
Kev was dissing on the Hummers. He was like, "That is a fat."
It looked like a little turtle.
He thought he didn't like that. I was like, man, there were some tough vehicles that were there yesterday. That was some cool stuff. What was your favorite that you saw, Marvin?
I actually went to the auto show. Yeah, I'm supposed to go Saturday.
Okay,
Where you're going.
but you were there we were there with you. You didn't go inside. That's right.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just kept driving.
We'll see you, buddy. Your car, by the way, very manly. Do you put Armor Wall on your seats? Because I feel like I slid all the way down on those things.
No, I actually didn't. That's how the seats are.
Quality.
That was quality leather. David, what's up, David?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through.
So, it's funny.
Who is that? Wait, who's that with you?
This is my wife. We're sitting there driving. I'm like, we got to call in because this is too funny.
And I was like, no way we're going to get through. There's no way. And we're first time.
Hey, wait, David and who? What's your name?
Kelly.
All right, David and Kelly.
They're swingers.
All right, David and Kelly. What is something that makes a guy look less manly?
They're called chubbies. They're like the short.
Mike wore those.
Oh yeah, Mike loves chubbies.
Mike loves chubbies.
You talking about the what they call them, the daddies?
The brand Chubbies, I
Oh
think.
yeah, what are those called?
Hoochie daddies.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, if you a thick boy in chubbies,
Really?
hot damn it.
Yeah.
Give me them tree trunks. Let them see the sunlight. Ow, ow. But you can't be thin. You cannot be thin. You gotta be a thick boy, you know.
David, are you a thick boy? Kelly, is he a thick boy?
No.
Oh, I love a thick boy.
We love you guys. Have a great day, guys.
Keep swinging.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate you. Ted, what is it that makes you look less manly?
I used to have an old supervisor who used to put a cigarette between the first two fingers and kind of puff on it.
Like Cruella de Vil.
Isn't that
Yeah,
what you're supposed to do?
yeah.
I've never
It was-
smoked. Can you tell me?
I used to cringe
Isn't that what you're
every
supposed to
time
do?
just to watch him smoke a cigarette.
You got
Wait, he would smoke cigarettes like that.
Isn't that only for a joint?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the proper way to smoke?
I don't know.
You got to hold it like a joint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Tony Montana.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, you got to hold it like a joint.
Or like a cigar.
Yeah, like
or
a,
like a cigar.
Yeah, and you definitely can't put a cigar in between your two fingers. You get yourself kicked out of a cigar shop for that. Danielle is a driving instructor to wrap this all up with the proper way to hold a steering wheel. And Danielle, what is it?
So I'm a driver's ed teacher in Ohio, and it's actually 8 and 4 now. Does that seem more manly than 10 and 2 or 9 and 3?
8 and 4 is not bad. We got to try 8 and 4. We'll try that. Yeah, that's the proper way because of what? Do we know why?
So it's to help with your arms not becoming fatigued on long, road trips.
Interesting.
And to protect your hand from the airbag. But personally, I don't like starting a new person at 8 and 4
Yeah.
if they're just starting out. I like 9 and 3 better.
It seems to me like if you're at 8 and 4 and you're just learning how to drive, you ain't doing a great job of getting that steering wheel straight if you start sliding around in winter weather.
And if my drive is long enough that my arms are getting fatigued, let's be honest, cruise control is on and I'm driving with my knees.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know about the knees, but cruise control definitely.
How about driving with one leg out the window? I see that sometimes in summertime.
Don't recommend that. You want to get your, leg crushed and thrown up against your torso there in an accident.
Yeah, not a good one.
Ugh.
All right. We love you. Take care of yourself, Danielle. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
All right, it is the Mojo in the Morning show. I'm going to bring this story up here right now just to see what you guys all think, but it's already happened, so it's past. And I was having a conversation with some friends about this because a buddy of mine, I don't know, it was a couple 3 weeks ago or so, had the toughest decision of his life to make, and he made it himself and did not tell his family. This is the decision. His wife and kids were all out of town. They were visiting family and they were vacationing. They went on a trip to Disney. And they've got family also that live in Orlando. And while they were away, he stayed back and he was working. And while this was going on, their dog ended up not doing well, got really, really sick. He brought the dog to the vet, and the vet told him that the dog was going to die. And that the dog was also not savable and that the dog was suffering. So what he did is the controversial thing because his family is really upset with him. You tell me what you guys would do. Knowing that your wife and kids are all away, they're on a family trip, you're home with your dog. The dog is obviously everybody's best friend, right? Everybody loves the dog. He ended up putting the dog down and didn't tell the family until they came home.
Oh my God, I'd be so upset.
So there was no chance, technically, I guess, for them all to come home. I mean, it would have cost an arm and a leg to get on flights. And honestly, the vet had said that the dog was suffering so bad that they could have given the dog some meds to make them, to make the dog actually go through less of a suffering for like maybe 24 hours. But past that, it would have gotten to a point where that would have just been inhumane. So he made a decision and decided he was going to not tell his family. They enjoyed Disney and did all their stuff on their vacation, and then came home like 5 or 6 days later, and then picked him up at the airport and said, I got something to talk to you guys about. Came home, sat them all down, and told them about what happened.
You at least tell your wife.
Yeah.
I agree with not telling the kids while they're at Disney. God, even then, like, if this happened to my Charlie, Lucy and Smith would be absolutely devastated that they didn't even get to say goodbye, like, on FaceTime or something.
Yeah.
But you at least tell your wife that that's happening.
So how would you act in that situation? You and the kids are in Disney. Wes calls you with the same thing. How does that affect you? Are you good at just keeping a secret, act like nothing's happening, or how do you respond to that?
I would probably tell the kids.
See,
I
you F up
would.
the trip
and ruin the vacation?
I don't know. I think they would. I don't know.
No, you
I would
ruin
have
the trip.
but I would need to know, and I am not good at hiding that stuff. So.
The trip is going to be ruined even worse when you come home to a pet that is no longer there.
But the
you'll
trip's over.
remember that, but you'll remember that as a part of the trip anyways.
Really?
I'd rather have goodbyes than not goodbyes. It's going to be ruined.
I need the goodbye.
Yeah.
I need the goodbye.
Would it be on FaceTime?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the question. I'm going to throw it around. You guys all say, Shannon, Megan, you guys say it's a bad idea. I actually agree, I think, with where Kev's going to go. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
To me, I would have done that because I would not want my family to, have their vacation and their, time with the family ruined over this. And to be quite honest with you, actually, I probably would tell Chelsea because I don't know if I could make that decision on my own because she would think that the dog was completely fine and I just killed the dog.
See, I would have taken like a video with the dog and said like, "We love you."
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like that.
No.
Dare.
Oh my God, no.
Kelsey, what do you think, Kelsey? It's Mojo in the morning.
Oh my goodness, Mike with the video is like
No, Kev.
criminal.
That was Kev. Yeah.
No.
That's to let them know they're a part of it.
Yeah.
No, but like, hey, I get to be there for the dog's death, but you guys don't. But we love you. Have fun on your vacation. Like, no, you can't do that. I don't think he did a horrible thing. I know that I have 2 rabbits at home, and my husband's like, if something's going on with them, they gotta go. And I would be a heartbroken mess. I would try to prolong it. It's not worth it. The suffering aspect, just for what? The kids to say goodbye? At least their last memory will be a happy one.
That's what I think, too. I agree with you on that. I just think it gives them an opportunity to have the sorrow happen when they're back at home and you can comfort them. Imagine putting all that pressure on mom to be able to do the comforting.
I think I'm more concerned about the wife in this situation because that was.
JT, hold
let's
on
be
one
real.
second.
It was probably her decision to get the dog in the first place, but that's her dog.
Yeah. JT, what do you think?
I have to agree with the guys on this one. I would, if I was on vacation, I wouldn't want to know until I got back because I don't want to have that heavy on my mind while I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time being on a cruise with somebody and I saw the reaction of somebody's family. Somebody's son got killed while he was on vacation, and that ruined his whole vacation.
Wow. Yeah, that's brutal.
Because they called and told him,
Well, it was their son. You can't not tell them their kid died.
If it's family, you come home for that. I know it's the dog and that's family, but I think that if it's like a person, I don't know.
You're on a cruise.
Megan, what's up?
In the middle of the Mediterranean.
Hey, I just feel like, the wife should have at least been notified. Like, something like that happened to my husband when he was in high school. He had this dog that he picked out when he was a kid, grew up with it. He went to school one morning thinking, I'm going to come home and see my dog. And then he gets home. He can't find his dog anywhere. And his mom tells him, like, oh, I just put him down. I put her down.
Yeah. And the
better.
dog probably wasn't even sick.
No, she had a little bit of hip dysplasia. That was really it.
I'm telling you.
She was like,
How many times did our animals go off to farms back in the day? It's like your dog's living on a farm somewhere. Yeah, a farm somewhere. What's up? You're being voice disguised. Initial C?
Hi, this happened. The same exact thing happened to my family. And my dad put our dog down without telling us. And we haven't spoken in almost 9 years about it.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, you haven't spoken about it or to him?
No, we haven't spoken to my dad in almost 9 years.
So when you say same situation, you're out of town, you're on vacation, the dog is sick and has to be put down, and you're not called about it, and you come home and then he tells you what happened.
So it was a little different. My parents were divorced, and so we were home, and he just chose to not call us, and he chose to put our family dog down, and then told us days after that it had happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
And so I have kids, and he hasn't met my kids, we haven't talked in almost 9 years.
Wow. Man, that's amazing. So
that's tough.
I wonder if this will be the case for this one because this is not a great situation going on right now for them and their family.
He hasn't even met his grandkids.
Oh.
No, and it's sad. But it snowballed into a whole bunch of things, and it's probably for the better, but you got to make the best out of it and be positive.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Hey, all dogs go to heaven.
Thank you.
We hope.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Except for Kev, the dog over there.
A note to Mojo's little yippy dogs. Don't piss him off. He could eat you.
Get in my belly!
This is Mojo in the Morning. Mojo in the Morning has a shot for you to win $1,000 now. Pay your bills is on.
All right, we're going to pay some bills. By the way, I just learned in that last topic that if Kev's on vacation and I die, he's definitely not coming back for the funeral.
I'm saying if I can fly back, yeah, but if bro on a cruise, you just can't pull a boat over.
Credit is the word to enter to win $1,000. That is credit. Go enter that up on mojointhemorning.com for a shot at $1,000. Get up on our website right now and get ready to win some cash.
Mojo in the Morning. Online.
MojoInTheMorning.com. Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
9:14, right now, partly cloudy. Some sunshine here and there today. A high temp of 37 degrees. Out on the streets at the moment. Southbound Gratiot between Market and North Avenue still closed because of a police investigation. They are asking, please avoid that area if you can. A right lane closure, 75 southbound at 94. And westbound 10 Mile near Maine and Royal Oak, you've got a right lane closure scheduled until 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the in the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by AJ Dan Boyce. AJ Dan Boyce has been family-owned since 1925, offering dependable local heating and cooling services. Go to ajdanboyce.com and get $1,000 off any qualifying complete heating and cooling system. Cannot be combined with other offers. Go to ajdanboyce.com for details.
Hey, I want you to do this. Visit ticketfixpro.com to get your license back. If you or someone you know has had their license suspended, or maybe they've lost that license, you can go to ticketfixpro.com. Did you know that ticketfixpro.com has done such a great job for our Mojo in the Morning listeners? One of our listeners had 10 points for reckless driving and driving too fast, and ticketfixpro.com was able to help them change their driving record to make their driving record better. And they were able to do this with another one of our Mojo in the Morning listeners that recently had their license suspended. They couldn't go to work because they had no transportation. Those guys worked with the courts to be able to get it back. Go to ticketfixpro.com, have them take care of you. They can also do this for even simple tickets to get you out of the points. Ticketfixpro.com.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond low prices. Like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Mix and match 10 or more participating items for $1 each with your card. Choose from Kroger brand pasta, Starkist tuna pouches, Powerade, and more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Where can you kick off the new year with big savings on gig speed? Only with Xfinity, now through January 30th. Get gig internet at home for $25 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Act fast today and save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. So save big and stay connected to what you love with fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year, it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait and get gig speed internet. Spend less green and switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/gig savings to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. $40 internet discount applied to mobile bill. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Savings compared to Verizon Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Welcome Line and AT&T Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Starter Line. Xfinity internet required. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds and actual savings vary.
Hi, I'm Joy Harris, Chief Operating Officer of DTE Energy. We're committed to keeping your energy affordable, so DTE is lowering your bills. We've cut our costs to produce energy by $300 million, and we're passing those savings on to you. This will help offset the cost of future investments to improve reliability, reducing outages by 30% and cutting restoration times in half by 2029. DTE will provide you with cleaner, reliable, affordable energy.
There are two kinds of people, those that brush and floss daily and those that brush till they bleed 20 minutes before their appointment.
Ouch!
We have a dental care plan for all of them. Brightside Dental. Call 1-800-PAINLESS or visit brightside-dental.com.
I don't feel so good.
You do feel hot. Dayquil Kids will take care of that fever.
What about my cough?
Dayquil Kids has that covered.
Will it make my throat feel better?
Yes, that too.
But will it taste good?
Yep, Dayquil Kids comes in your favorite flavor.
Purple?
Well, yes, it's grape.
Try new Dayquil Kids Plus Fever, the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. Safe for kids 6+. Use as directed.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog get you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
You know what a Powerball ticket looks like, but what does winning Powerball sound like? Sounds like it's time to play. Powerball. We're talking big.
Saturday's Powerball jackpot is $331 million.
I'm Dan Campbell. If you're injured in an accident, get Sam Bernstein Law. Call Sam.
More Mojo in seconds.
Hey, did you get your mom's beautiful eyes but your aunt's body shape? I mean, we can't pick which genetics we inherit, so we're stuck with the stubborn fat in the inches in all those wrong places, right? Actually, that's wrong. Sonobello can change that. 80% of stubborn fat, whether it's in your thighs, maybe it's your sides, your waistline, your arms, even your chin, wherever those inches land, they can actually come from your family genes. Sonobello has been reshaping bodies and lives for going on 2 decades. Others may offer those temporary results and gimmicks, but Sonobello's board-certified surgeons are the experts at laser-assisted fat removal and eliminating loose skin after GLP-1 weight loss. This technology removes the fat from your problem areas while it smooths and then tightens the skin. So let's review. 1 visit, the fat's gone permanently. Smooth and remove that loose skin, and New Year special pricing and flexible plans make you look amazing right now, and you don't have to pay until later. So schedule your free consultation at sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello.com/radio.
Have you made your favorite radio station a preset on our new and improved iHeartRadio app?
Wait, what?
What about your favorite podcast?
You could do that?
Yeah, you really can. Whatever you choose, it's as easy as tap to make a preset. And with the all-new live radio dial, it's easier than ever to discover new stations you'll love.
Love the new look of the iHeartRadio app, guys.
Plus, a new trending section and the lyrics to all your favorite songs. Find out what everyone is talking about.
Thank you.
And get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today. iHeartRadio.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by David Femininio. Get David, get paid.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, judgment free and just $15 a month. Be part of the show. 844 Mojo Live. 844-665-6548. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Mojo in the Morning. I love, by the way, the iHeartRadio app, the new iHeartRadio app. We've updated it for you. It, by the way, still giving you the opportunity to get your favorite radio music podcast for free. But I love it, and I got to make sure I just opened it up to do this. I love it because of a couple of things. Number one, I've been using this thing now for like the last 4 months with the updates on it because they let me do like a preview of it to see what I would think. I got a little fancy thing. I got they gave me and a bunch of others. I don't even know who else was on there. There's a bunch of people that was on there. Actually, I was pretty wild. I was on the same email exchange with Charlemagne.
Ooh.
Ryan. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me get this because this is just too good. This is too good. With Charlemagne. Ryan. Elvis.
No, we love him.
With who else was on this? Fred.
Man, Fred.
With who else was on this thing? Oh, there was first and foremost, Ellen K.
Oh my God! Now I'm jealous. I didn't care until then.
There was a bunch of people on this list.
They trusted you with your big mouth to not give any secrets out.
I had to sign an NDA. I swear to God, they made me sign an NDA to make sure that I didn't say which they made everybody sign it, but they made us sign an NDA. But we got to test out, and then I showed them where I think that things were going because I've been a big believer of this. When you listen to the Mojo in the Morning show, if I listen on the Apple Music thing, which by the way, the Apple Music thing. No. Yeah. Not as good to listen to. And so it drove me crazy on Apple Music that I would always go back to the beginning and I couldn't save things and stuff. So they showed me that they did some great stuff for us listening to our podcast. And then I got so tired. I got tired of the fact I would have to go into a totally different area to listen to podcasts as I would radio. So they put together this, like your car dashboard has presets. They put together these presets. So if you look at mine right now, I've got presets of all of our stations. So I've got Channel, SNX, and KISS. And then I have the Mojo in the Morning Show on there. I show a little dad love for my son. I've got the Joe Show, and I've got his radio station, 93.3 FLZ. Then I've got love for the stations that I love within our company that I'd love to listen to, like Z100 in New York. I have iHeart Christmas, Jay Towers. I got Jay on here. So I got all these guys, like all these people that I love on here. FM 98 WJLB, our sister station next door. It's like I've got all these stuff. So long story
and Mike's
short.
B93.
B93 I do not have on my preset, but I got them again.
You couldn't just lie for
I need to do it. And Mike's B93. Yes, I got Mike's B93. Actually, I will add that to my list. I don't have much country on here. I need to add this onto my list.
Jesus Christ.
And I have Jesus Christ on here too. And so long story longer, the iHeartRadio app, you got to check it out. So if you're listening to us on some device, live probably on the iHeart app, but podcasts, put your podcast on there.
Yeah.
And make sure that you go in there, and what you can do with your podcast is if you go in and you've got Mojo in the Morning Show on your podcast, it's as simple as, oh God, I got an ad. Ads keep iHeart free. That is truth I got, right? So I got to here, hold on. I'm giving them extra ad. They're playing it on the radio right now. They get to listen to it on the ad. We love engineers. Hold on, Sam. So if you go to it, go in there and then put it down as following. And if you're following it, when you follow, that means it auto downloads to your phone. Come on over on this side, guys. Come over here because we got some other people that are going to come in too. Mason and everybody, how are you guys? The whole family's here. I love it. But if you follow us, then you get alerts when the War of the Roses gets added, and Zach gets it up there. So you get the alert right away. So if we're in the midst of a boring conversation like this right now, you can go back and listen to the back. So that's my little plug for iHeart. And I really love this app. This app is the reason why our radio show is #1 right now in Detroit, Grand Rapids, and Toledo. Because if people can't hear you, they can't listen, right?
And what I love, is when we get callers and they're like, "I'm in Australia" or "I'm in Wisconsin."
We've had so many from out of the country lately.
Yeah. It's
It's
so much
so
fun.
cool.
And it's like, how did you find us?
It's so
I was
cool.
scrolling on the iHeartRadio app. It's really, really, really been a fun experience.
Hey, we do a contest to give you concert tickets, and it's for everybody. So you have a great chance if you are on the iHeart app or on the terrestrial radio listening to us. You'll have a chance to get Kendrick and SZA tickets in a second with a text contest.
Terrestrial radio.
Every time I hear that, I think of that Katy Perry extraterrestrial.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I should radio on radio because people think of radio like the app. They think that they're listening to it. All right.
See, but one of the things you say, and it's so true, is radio is not old, and people think that it's old. But when I hear somebody say terrestrial radio,
I know it sounds old.
It's old as hell.
All
Can I
right.
give a quick shout out real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I met a girl named Savannah. She said she's in the car from 9 to 9:30 at the Pistons game yesterday, representing Oakland University. So shout out to you, Savannah.
All right. Mojo in the Morning Show. Meaghan had what seemed like an embarrassing situation until you hear the full story. Happened to her last night. When is the last time that you, as a person, have ever wet the bed? Will you call us up and tell us?
What kind of wet?
Wet the bed.
Wet the bed,
pee.
wet the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wet
I mean, there are
the
other
bed.
kinds.
Let me tell you, I don't know what I don't know what's going on in my life lately. I'm so grateful that I am single because I can't imagine this happening while sharing a bed with somebody. But I last night watched a movie that was weirdly way sadder than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a comedy. It's that Jesse Eisenberg. What's the other guy's name? Culkin.
Oh, Kieran.
Kieran Culkin movie. What's it called? A Real Pain. It came out a couple of weeks ago. It is beautiful. Go watch that movie right now.
What's it called?
So good. It's called A Real Pain.
Okay.
It's really short. It's only an hour and a half. And spoiler alert, you will cry. And I don't know about you guys, but when I cry, especially right before bed, I'll wake up with like swollen eyes. That looks like I've been crying in the morning. Is that just me? Wonderful.
Yes, no, I do. I do. And
That happens to me all the time. I cry a lot.
Yeah, and it looks like I always say I have allergies when that happens.
So I was like, I cannot wake up with swollen eyes. Everybody's going to think that I was crying all night. I don't want to explain this, yada, yada, yada. So I threw on a sweatshirt and I ran to my kitchen and I filled up like a gallon Ziploc bag with ice. And I get back into bed and I laid like a mummy, like a vampire on my back. And I put the hood over my eyes so that it didn't get too cold because I couldn't get a headache. And then I put the Ziploc bag of ice over my eyes and fell asleep with a bag of ice over my eyes trying to reduce the swelling.
Oh my gosh.
But what happened was I woke up and essentially waterboarded myself,
Oh, no.
but I had thought I had peed the bed because my bed was so wet. It was in my pillow, my mattress, my blankets, my sheets, my clothes, everything, and I'm just damp and cold and shivering, and I couldn't realize, or I didn't know what had happened. And I was like, oh my God, you peed the bed. Oh my God, how did you pee the bed? Like, you're an adult woman who goes to the bathroom before she goes to sleep. I know the tank was empty. How did you pee the bed? And I turned on all of my lights, and I saw the Ziploc bag that was empty and just had spread all over the
This
place.
reminds me of the time that Shannon went to bed with a bunch of chocolate, and then she thought she.
No, I actually, I think the last time I peed the bed, actually peed the bed, was when I was in high school and we were on a family vacation, and my sweet sister Jacqueline and I shared a bed. Oh, no. And I don't know what the heck happened, but as an 18-year-old, I wet the bed. I didn't even wet the bed when I was little.
I was a bedwetter. I wet the bed till I was like 8th grade. No joke. I used to have to bring the same clothes to sleepovers that I was wearing to the sleepover. Like, my mom would buy me duplicate clothes so that I wouldn't be embarrassed, and I slept with a hefty bag basically around my pants.
No, you did not.
I swear to you.
No, you didn't,
Steve, dude, you think I'm lying? We'll call Steve Gorski right now, and Steve Gorski
That
will
makes
tell
me
you.
so sad.
You used to take the bag to sleep over?
Oh, I wouldn't go to the sleepover.
I would have it in my bag. I'd go to the bathroom and go change, and I would wait till everybody fell asleep, put the damn thing on, because they didn't have Depends for you. You know what I mean? I should have. Nowadays, you can just go get an adult diaper or a big fat kid diaper.
That's a sleeping bag.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, and it was that, not that kind of wet. What's going on? How you doing, Mariah? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
Hi. So, when me and my husband first kind of started dating, we went to a Jelly Roll concert, and I got a little bit more drunk than I should. I stayed at his house, and I woke up in the morning, and I peed in his bed.
And he's still with you.
So
That's love?
So embarrassed.
That's love.
Yes.
I'm sorry, bro. Chick pee in my bed. She got to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Wait, but you know
I
what?
woke up so embarrassed, and I told him, and he was like, "It's okay. Go clean up. Go lay on the couch. You're good."
Oh, green flag, though. Green flag.
Yeah. No, yellow flag, because it's the pee. You haven't done it since, right? You haven't drank like that since?
No, but he makes fun of me all the time for it still.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get that drunk. What's up, April? How you doing?
Hi. First time, long time. My best friend pees the bed whenever she drinks too much. We shared the bed on a bachelorette party, and I was like, great, I get to share the bed with her. And she peed in the middle of the night. She woke me up, and she put the fan facing me.
Oh.
So it was the worst experience.
Wow.
How did you get so unlucky that you had to sleep with her?
I know. I was the closest with her, so they were like, "You could sleep with her." And I was like, "Okay."
I was always told that I was such a deep sleeper, and that was why I did it. So that was.
I don't know.
That was yeah.
She's like, I don't know. I don't care. It's gross.
It is gross.
And she peed on her boyfriend's couch recently, and she told them that it was the dog.
Oh.
Man.
That girl needs diapers.
She's got to have some kind of a bladder thing going
For sure.
on.
She should go to the doctor.
What's up, Jen?
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Hey. Good morning.
Yes, I was 34 years old when I wet the bed. The last time I wet the bed.
Okay.
I had my fourth child.
Oh.
And I must have been extremely tired.
Yeah.
And loose.
Well, and a lot of times,
Kevin.
and a lot of times, we've talked about this with Dr. Warner and stuff, but a lot of times you have that baby, you lose control of your.
You do. You really do.
I didn't even know. My husband at the time was like, the bed's wet. The bed's wet. And I'm like, and I'm waking up all startled, and I'm like, oh my God, I peed the bed. And it was from head to toe. Like, it was horrible.
Drenched.
Man. You know what? You got a good guy, though. He helped you clean that up?
Oh, well, he's an ex now, so.
Oh.
He was a keeper.
One
thing he couldn't clean up was his attitude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself. Are you a first time, long time?
Well, this is my second time.
Second time.
Nice.
What was the topic like the first time? What was the topic the first time that you talked to us?
My cousins, the Hires brothers.
Oh, okay. All right. This one's a little bit more embarrassing. You had to tell us about Wetting the Bed.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's when they were 25 years in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
I'll probably wet the bed in prison. I ain't trying to be in there.
I don't want to pee in front of other prisoners. We're going to give you a chance to win tickets to go to Kendrick and SZA. The word is mustard. Go enter that right now. Mustard at 95500 for a shot to win. Enter mustard right now, 95500. Standard text and data rates do apply, and you could win tickets to go to Kendrick and SZA. That show is at Ford Field in June.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Oh, my God, it's somebody's birthday. And we got a surprise for somebody here. Oh my God. Look who's here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yo,
For
this
those
is
in-
incredible.
The Golden Girls are here, everybody. Oh, my God. This is incredible.
This system is.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
Wait,
You
hold-
guys,
wait, hold
hi.
on.
Literally, you guys.
Come to the mic.
Hi.
Come to the mic.
Wait. Stop.
Thank you.
Let me pull this together because listeners don't know what we're actually watching right now and what we're seeing here right now. Literally, Shannon's the biggest Golden Girls fan, and the Golden Girls, well, kind of the Golden Girls, are in studio with us this morning. You look like the Golden Girls, the Golden Guys girls, right? Right. Well, tell me who you guys are and where you guys are playing at. Where are you guys at?
Well, we're the Golden Girls, the last Continuo little stage show touring North America, and we are at the Fisher Theater this weekend.
Oh my God!
Till the 19th, right? Till my
till the
actual
19th.
birthday. Yeah.
Yes, your actual birthday. Yeah, we have 2 shows on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, 1 tonight.
And you guys
Sweet.
truly are the Golden Girls. Like I'm looking,
This
going,
is
these
so damn
this
funny.
is unbelievable.
We just
Wait.
got new wigs.
So when you drove over here, were people looking at you in the back of the car? Or like what kind of
The
car?
windows are tinted.
Oh, they are tinted? Like I would be like, oh my God, that looks like the Golden Girls. All
Might go through a drive-through after this. But
Yeah.
You guys should do
We
that.
like to hit
Have
up
you ever done
McDonald's.
that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, we like to hit up a
Do you when you're doing the show? Do you guys ever just walk right out while people are walking into the audience, walking in, and just like randomly just start walking around, see if people recognize you at all, or no? No, you never do that. You should try. That's no.
Usually we're just up until they tell us to be on stage. We're doing all this.
Oh my God, Shannon, you talk about them so much. You talk about the show so much. This is
right
the
now.
best.
I have heard the show is hysterical.
Oh, good.
We like to think so.
Oh my
We have a
God.
great time.
Were all of you Golden Girls fans when you were growing up, or even now, like
How can
watching
you not
reruns?
be?
Yeah.
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up watching it.
It's amazing. And are there any? None of the Golden Girls are still alive, right?
No.
They all died.
Betty was the last one.
Betty was.
Yeah.
Was this show ever around when Betty was still around, or no? Or did it come around?
It really was. Yeah, because I remember when she passed away, it was like New Year's Day, I want to say.
Yeah.
I texted Adam right away, who's Rose, and
Yes.
I said, well,
Yeah.
at least you're still here.
By the way, I have to be honest with you. I was so hot for Betty White on the Golden Girls. I don't know what it was about Betty White on the Golden Girls. You know what I mean? There was something about it.
Sophia was my favorite.
Something.
So
Shannon, good for you.
Yes,
Oh my God,
Sophia.
that's
Yeah.
so dang funny.
All right. Well, this is pretty. Will you hang out with us for the Dirty on the 30? I know that KP is going to post some of these pictures up on our social media. Happy birthday to Shannon, celebrating a birthday today.
Good. That just made my whole weekend. All right, so let's start off with TikTok because I know that this is on everybody's minds. But President Biden will apparently not enforce that law banning TikTok that was set to take effect on midnight or at midnight on Sunday, the day before he leaves office. So he's decided essentially to pass the torch over to President-elect Donald Trump, leaving the implementation of that law targeting TikTok up to the incoming administration. And Trump is reportedly considering executive action that would delay the implementation of the sell or ban law of the ban to up to 90 days. So they've got about 3 months once he gets into office to figure out what the heck to do with it. Wendy Williams is speaking out. The former talk show host, who's been under a conservatorship since 2022, denied that she is cognitively impaired. And she also was talking about the conditions of the facility that she's currently living in, and it's not good. This is from an interview that she did with The Breakfast Club.
This system is broken. This system that I'm in, this system it has falsified a lot. You know what I'm saying?
They said you're cognitively impaired and you're incapacitated.
Do I seem that way?
She compared the conditions that she's living in to living in a prison.
You have to get keys to unlock the door to press the elevator to go downstairs, first of all. Second of all, these people here, everybody is like nursemaids, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They come in and they give your pills, and then they leave.
And, Wendy Williams and Diddy have long been in a feud, and she has long warned people about the stuff that he has done. So, of course, they asked her to comment, to weigh in on the allegations against Diddy.
Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day, and you want to know what? It's about time, people. It is about time.
She ended that by going, Diddy is done.
She sounds way different than she appeared in that Wendy Williams documentary thing.
Exactly.
And she honestly, when you see her walking out in public and stuff, she looks a little stumbly, but she sounded like old Wendy Williams
she
on that
sounds
one.
perfect. I don't know if the documentary was shot in a way to tell a certain story to be able to have her need this quote-unquote conservatorship, but if this is who she is, put a camera in this lady's face, man. She got something to say.
Part of me wonders if she was really drugged up or something like that. And that
But they said it was alcohol that really played a huge role.
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney hanging out with Jimmy Fallon last night, and he was telling this great story about how he was supposed to bring Taylor Swift on tour with him years ago, but he had to give her the boot because she wasn't of legal drinking age, and the tour was sponsored by a beer company.
But I had to call Taylor personally and tell her she couldn't go on tour with me, which was now seems absurd, right? But I mean, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So I called her, told her she couldn't go on the road, but I said, look, I feel terrible because she was going to lose some money. And I gave her a specific amount of money. It was quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
And because I wanted to make it up to her.
Okay, so fast forward to the end of that same year. Listen to this.
Later that year, we were both nominated for CMA Entertainer of the Year.
No way.
Yeah, and that's how hot she was. And so, well, she won.
Yeah.
And so,
right.
So backstage, I went up to her and gave her a big hug.
Yeah.
I said, congratulations, but give me my money back.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? She couldn't be on the tour because she wasn't 21?
That
I guess
happened with
legally,
Bieber, too.
that makes sense.
Bieber was the same way, too. Bieber was trying to do the whole touring thing for a while and could not do, they couldn't have alcohol
sponsor
sponsors.
that was- yeah.
Yeah.
How, do we know how young she was at that time?
Oh, God, I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't know which tour it was.
Yeah.
But. And lastly, the iconic Home Alone mansion has officially sold, snagging more than the asking price at $5.5 million after less than a year on the market. The Winnetka, Illinois home was first listed for $5.25 million last May. They got $5.5 million for it, and the owners, Tim and Trisha Johnson, are their names. They made a pretty penny on this thing. They bought it for $1.5 million.
Wow.
Sold it for 5.5.
I think they bought it when the market was really
It was 2012.
bad. Yeah, so it was one of those. It's a great area of Chicago. It's kind of like towards where Northwestern University is, up on that north side of town.
Yeah.
Do you know that statue? Remember when the delivery guy hit that statue?
Yes.
I wonder if that comes with the house. I need that.
I don't know.
Hey, guess what? Thank you for being a friend. Do you guys sing too? Like, yeah, there we go. Back again. The Golden Girls,
Shannon.
the last continue at the Fisher Theater.
Come on, Sandy.
It's better than a happy birthday singing.
You would see the biggest gift would be from me. This is the best. Thank you for being a friend.
Shannon, Do you have your Golden Girls all picked out? Like, which of your friends are which one? Would you?
Oh God,
which
yeah.
girls would you?
Well, no, but I can't say that.
No, come on. Which one are you? Which one are you going to be?
I'm probably Sophia.
You're the. Is Sophia the one that was like the hooker? Or no?
No, that's Blanche.
Blanche.
That would be Megan, duh.
Wait, is that? That's the last dirty of the week.
I did offer to take my top off for Lions ticket.
Shannon's next dirty. She's going to sound a year older, just so you know, because her birthday's on Sunday.
Yep. Hey, for all of this week's dirty, catch up on the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
From the Staples Traffic Center.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. We're going to go look at traffic right now on Channel 955.
944, we are at 29 degrees, getting up to 37 today. Going to see some clouds mixed with sunshine, some snow moving in overnight out on the streets. Southbound Gratiot remains closed between Market and North Avenue for a police investigation. We've got some emergency vehicles clearing ice from the bridge westbound 696 at Coolidge. And just a heads up, that right lane remains closed 75 southbound at 94. That's your Channel 955 traffic. I'm Mojo in the Morning.
Somebody texted and said today is Betty White's birthday. Is it?
Isn't it the 8th? Is it the 18th?
To the Googles.
Is it?
Hey, Siri.
Wow.
When is Betty White birthday?
We'll talk about that. Hold on.
Oh, it is today.
iHeart radio station.
How right is that?
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $175 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 2/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Reynolds Orthodontics. This is where you got to go if you or your sons or daughters need braces, or how about this? How about those clear aligners, like Spark clear aligners? You got to go see Dr. Reynolds, Dr. Jamie, Dr. Jen. Everybody at Reynolds Orthodontics knows what they're doing. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. Personal friends of the show, we love them so much, but they give back so much to the community too. Always making people's smiles smile bright, especially when you're a kid that has never had an opportunity to smile because you've been embarrassed by the way that your smile looks. Go see Reynolds Orthodontics. Their January appointments probably are all booked up, but you got February appointments right now. Go to myamazingsmile.com. That's myamazingsmile.com.
Happy New Year, Detroit. It's Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia. With a New Year's resolution you're going to love. I'm going to sell more new Kias in 2025. So we're going to make it super fun, super fast, and super easy for you. Got a bump on your credit? Upside down in your trade? At Summit Place Kia, everybody rides. So come see me, Tanya Lalonde, today and start the new year at a new car at Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township, Auburn Hills, and SummitPlaceKia.com.